Wobbly. But that's not all. So much sci-fi to recall, like Star Trek. Welcome to our sci-fi world. It's Gallifrey Gals.
Spicy! Katrina go on her own rant.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh
Hi.
boy. Hi. Why do I feel so tired?
I haven't been sleeping well. I've been exhausted for a full week. It's been a mess.
I was about to say I haven't been sleeping well either, so that makes sense. Oh, we got comfort narwhals.
I don't know why I'm petting mine this way. Hi everyone, I'm Paula.
We're here. Yes, I'm Katrina, and we're here to watch some motherfucking Doctor Who.
Yeah.
This Series 8 has been a lot
I've
more
been
fun.
enjoying it a lot. Yeah,
a lot more fun than I remember. I'm trying to recall how the end of the series ends and where my frustrations lie with that, but I can't recall at the moment, which is probably for the best. I wouldn't be telling Paula anyways. It's just so interesting because I think this series specifically gets a lot of flack.
Yeah, I remember getting, before we started, when we very first started watching Doctor Who together. I think this season had happened. Excuse me, I shouldn't say that because I genuinely don't know how long Capaldi's on the show for. But Capaldi, I think, had wrapped up, but Jodie Whittaker had not started yet, I think, or maybe had just started. I don't really know how it all works out, but
I think Capaldi was maybe on his last series and Jodie had been cast. Or like they had just released the info of it being a female doctor. Somewhere along those lines is where we started.
Had the general sense just from the peripheral knowledge of the show that I had from friends who watched it that Capaldi wasn't a popular version of the show. I don't know how true that is. That's just a sense that I had. And so I honestly wasn't at that time looking forward to getting to this point in the show or had very high expectations of this point in the show. But maybe that's one reason why I'm enjoying it so much at this point, because I was like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but I'm having a great time with Capaldi. So
we are watching Series 8, Episode 6, and it is called The Caretaker.
Interesting. My first thought is an old person. My second thought is someone who's like alone, but put in charge of watching over something important.
Okay.
Like the sole librarian in an old important library or something like that. You know what I mean? The caretaker, or it means, like it could just be really focused on like Clara and how she cares for kids, or how she cares for the doctor, or it could be about none of those things. And the only way to know
none of them
is to watch. Bum, bum, bum. Let's watch Who.
Nice.
This looks like a video game I've been playing.
Oh,
The
really?
Outer Wilds.
Oh, fuck
There's
yeah.
no way out.
Oh gosh, they're chained.
We're gonna die here.
Pass me the vibro cutters.
Your
They're
face.
in my pocket.
Come on then, pass them to me.
In my other jacket. At home.
Why have you got two jackets? Is one of them faulty?
Look, I don't have the vibro cutters. If I had the vibro cutters, I wouldn't be able to pass you the vibro cutters. We're gonna starve to death out here. Some bed. Whew. I'll get him in, usual.
Fish people.
What do they like?
Fish.
Fish
Come and see.
and people. He always grabs her right before she's going on a date. Isn't that interesting?
Freak shower.
Was that seaweed?
I said freak.
Hold on, there is just one more thing. Atif's off sick, so we've got a newbie. I did ask him
Oh
to come
no,
along.
it's the doctor.
Here he is. Doesn't it? I'm the new caretaker.
John Smith.
You took over, Mr. Smith.
Yes. Yes, John Smith's the name. But you know, here's the thing. Most people just call me the Doctor.
She's like,
You know him?
No, who?
The caretaker, Smith, the doctor.
Never seen him before in my
you
life.
say you know
Tense
him.
looking. Did you see those eyebrows? Did he wink at you?
No, I think that was just sort of like a general wink, you know. He winked at everybody. It was like a general welcoming wink.
A general welcoming wink.
Left some marking. Assembly, chop, chop, off your pop. Catch you in a bit. Excuse me.
Pretend you don't know me. Stay out of my way. The less you know, the better.
The way-
I'll explain it all later. Go and sing with the autumns.
I hate you.
That's fine. That's a perfectly normal reaction.
The way he deflected was like, oh, I'm a caretaker now. Look, I have a brush. Reminded me very much of our mutual friend, Paul. There was something about the way he said that I was like, that is a Paul statement if I've ever heard one. And Paul, if you're watching this,
Yeah, so what if
now
we
you
don't?
know.
We've got a free period, mate.
Turn your game off. It's time for school. Come on. Stop messing about.
Problem, solution, destroy.
Oh no, barbecued.
Ew, I hate how I backed up.
Good boy, Lydia. Excuse me, Mr. Pink. I think that's 9M4 are waiting.
Yes, you better run along, Sergeant. That ball isn't going to kick itself, is it?
Jeez
I'm not
Louise.
from a maths teacher.
Nope. Sorry. No, I can't retain that. I've tried. It's just not going in.
Like, all right, cool.
Such a motherfucker.
So, Pink, the name
I was gonna say, does he recognize him?
Colour.
Colonel Orson Pink, the guy we met at the end of the universe.
Can't you read?
Of course I can read. Read what?
The door. It says, keep out.
No, it says go away, humans.
Oh, so it does. Never lose your temper in the middle of a door sign.
What was you doing in there? What's that
In the
box?
middle of a
Caretaker's
door
box.
sign.
Every caretaker has their own box.
It says police.
Exactly, there's a policeman in there.
A new watch. Tiny bit disappointed.
This is a very special watch.
Doctor? Oi, ow! Did you just flick my nose?
Is he invisible?
You're invisible.
That's so cool. I want an invisibility watch.
Correct.
Right.
I'm invisible and I'm incredible. It's simple
And
math
I'm
for professional
incredible.
language. Hang on, I'll come back.
All right, where are you?
So, I give the blitzer a tiny whiff of non-threatening alien tech. I lead it back here, but I don't want it to scan me, hence invisible.
So you're leading the thing here to a school, my school.
Come on. I wasn't born yesterday. Far from it.
You did recognize him.
Possibly reminded me of a certain dashing young time traveler.
Oh, of course you recognized him. Sorry. Stupid. I underestimated you.
It's easily done. It's a lot to estimate.
And you like him.
Yes, I like him. Very, very much. Go home and canoodle. Doctor's orders. Come on.
Ooh.
Just this once. I'm doing what I'm told.
Oh, sing Hosanna.
No, do not suck him into that.
Temporal disrupt. Warning, temporal failure.
It's all gonna come out now.
Warning, system failure. Abort.
Your dad. Your space dad.
Space dad.
Genius. That is really, really brilliant reasoning. How can you think that I'm her dad when we both look exactly the same age?
We do not look the same age.
I was being kind. Right, I'm going to
was
hypnotize
being
I'm going to erase
kind.
his memory. Tiny little brain, I'll only take a moment.
He's my boyfriend.
Well, I'll try not to erase the whole thing.
And we travel the universe in it.
You can finish the job.
How do you mean?
Well, you've explained me to him. You haven't explained him to me.
You were excited before. jealous much, possessive. You've
Well,
had
and also like Capaldi's whole, since he's been the Doctor as Capaldi, he has like talked down on soldiers the whole time.
Yeah.
Say something.
The look on his face when she said she loved him.
So
I know.
there's an alien.
He's a maths teacher,
It's a shame. I like maths.
not a soldier.
Let's go somewhere fun. What do you say? Do you want to see the Thames frozen over? Oh, those frost fairs.
Come on, the school books thing.
It's a time machine. We can get back straight away like we always do on your days. Just make sure you don't get yourself a tan or anything or lose a limb.
Oh, I don't think we should, not this time. Danny, why are
He
you...
already knows I'm here. That's why he's talking like that. He's being clever.
Now you mention it being a Time Lord, I can feel a light shield aura when it's right next to me.
Time Lord. Might have known.
Might have known.
He's an officer.
I am not an officer.
I'm the one who carries you out of the fire. He's the one who lights it.
Out. No.
Right away, sir. Straight now.
Yes.
Am I dismissed?
Yes, you are!
That's him. Look at him right now. That's who he is.
Oh no, it is not 2 days. Definitely less than 2 days. I'm not emotionally ready. I am shook from the interaction in the TARDIS. It
Was
hurts
very
for
intense.
a lot of reasons on a lot of sides.
Yep. Yep.
What's happening?
But see, they will end up
He says Thursday night.
bonding over this situation, I think. That it will make it right.
Scan the area.
He's like, don't tell me to shut
I'll
up.
kill them all.
We've got to evacuate.
Shut up!
Quickly, what do I do?
Come on, come on.
Be here any second. Get to the hall. Give us some squirts of helicon energy. Setting number 41. No more than 3 seconds each. Random pulses. Distracted.
Using it like a decoy.
No, not like a decoy.
As
A
yeah,
decoy.
not like one.
Don't they teach you anything at stupid school?
He's being
There's
honest.
everything I can do.
Yes, yes, and this is very, very important. Leave us alone! I'm agreeing, I'm agreeing! Stop!
This Ghostbusters, obvious Ghostbusters reference. Come on.
Artificer!
So cute.
Stop! Allies, stop!
Superior recognized. Under attack.
Wow, he's a gymnast on top of being. I don't think
know.
just regular soldiers
I
can
was
do
like,
moving
wow.
flips. That was extra.
Very extra.
Code accepted.
It doesn't matter if he likes me or hates me. I just need to do exactly one thing for you. Doctor, am I right? I need to be good enough for you. That's why he's angry, just in case I'm not. I know men like him. I've served under them. They push you and make you stronger. If he ever pushes you too far, I want you to tell me because I know what that's like. You'll tell me if that happens, yeah?
Yeah,
No, she won't.
it's a deal.
No, it's a promise.
Okay, I promise.
It was mad. It was like in a film or on the telly, like with science fiction guns.
Skovok Splitzer. Sounds like we've had a few in from that. Wouldn't feel too bad.
My God.
Her.
Sorry, she's a bit busy today. So, any questions?
Yeah, all of the questions.
All right. Round shots go. Let's lay it on me. What you thinking? What you feeling?
That was a stressful episode.
For a few reasons too.
I found
Not
that
just, like,
emotionally stressful.
Yeah.
Because
Emotionally
I just want her
stressful
to like tell Danny the truth about what's going on. And it was so hard to watch the doctor be mad about it. And then it was hard to
Well, because sorry to interrupt, because he also feels like he's been lied to.
yeah.
Because she technically has lied to both of them.
Yeah, well, like when he was like, do you have any connection with this guy at all? You know, in the episode gosh, I can't remember what it's called, but where we saw him as a kid and then his ancestor or whatever. And she was like, no, I don't know. Yeah, she's been untruthful all around. And then like it's hard watching the doctor be mean to Danny, and then it was hard hearing Danny be like, well, he's angry because he needs to make sure, what if I'm not good enough for you, and someone has to be good enough for you, and so he's angry in case I'm not. And it's like, ugh. And then at the end with him being like, you have to promise me, it always comes back to this, right? With the doctor, like eventually someone goes, the things you were doing with him are dangerous.
And what happens when it goes too far?
Yeah, I mean, and this is this thing that comes up over and over again with the doctor, and she's absolutely not keeping that promise. This is going to come back. There's no way now it's set up. I'm like, great. Well, now the doctor is going to push her too far. We're going to have to watch that happen. Then we're going to have to watch her not tell Danny about it. Then we're going to have to find out that Danny finds out, and then their relationship is going to end, and we're going to have to watch all of it. And then she's going to have to decide to leave, stop being the doctor's companion, because it's more important for her to have this relationship with Danny. This is what I think is happening for the rest of the season. This is the arc mapped
Paula
out.
has made her emotional arc assumptions.
And I'm stressed out about it.
And on the other end of it, we do still have this little thing that they keep kind of, it's just like you said in series 5 with the woman who slides.
Yeah, who peeks in. Yeah. It's weird,
it's
like
sprinkled
faux heaven thing.
Yeah. And that Michelle Gomez, she's just so beautiful.
Yeah. I like Danny a lot.
I wanted to say that it's interesting, very, very interesting to see that perspective of someone who is enjoying Danny from the get-go. Because I will admit and say that there's a thing that a big chunk of the fandom agrees on.
I didn't like him.
A lot of us didn't like him. I didn't like him more than I didn't like Clara when I watched this.
Interesting.
I fucking hated Clara when I was watching this.
What made you not like him, out of curiosity? Is that something you can talk about without like spoiling future things?
There's some things I can't talk about until we get there. There was something about his character, the way, I don't know, there was something about it right off the start that I did not vibe with. I think I also had some personal things attached to it as well, because he reminds me a lot of someone I used to date, and not in the great ways.
Yeah.
So I think I had a little bit of it like tinge towards
Yep.
that, but that's me. I can't speak for the whole fandom on that.
Well, of course, yeah.
So yeah, it's been really interesting. I think I've noticed it in the comments too. A lot of people have like, there have been, not a lot, but some people have been like, it's actually kind of nice to see someone who likes Danny from the start, because so many people were so quick to be like, fuck this guy. So I think
it's so
that's been
interesting.
nice.
No, yeah, I really like him. I like that he likes her. I like that he's shy around her. The times that they've bounced off each other, it's been both their faults. They're both sensitive. They both put their foot in their mouth. They both have weird kind of baggage, like I get there's nothing about their interactions, even when they aren't like positive or when they're frustrating, that makes me dislike one or the other, because like I get that that's how those characters are butting heads. I guess I could see some people not liking like the fact that he's not like super supportive of her, like with the doctor. I could see how maybe that might rub people the wrong way, but neither was like, I mean, Rory had some things to say.
Oh yeah, he definitely
to the doctor
had some things to say for sure.
But that's also more of an established, you weren't like, whose best interest does he have in mind? You knew Rory always had Amy's best interest in mind, because they had an established history. This is a new thing. So you don't have that maybe ground level of logic to apply to Danny from the get-go. But
I wonder,
but he's not trying to hold her back the way Mickey was trying to hold back Rose, which is interesting, which is why I didn't like Mickey initially, because he was trying to hold Rose back. But you don't see Danny doing that with Clara.
Yeah. I'm also, because it's like you said that Danny and Clara have a lot of similarities in like the way that they kind of both step over the line sometimes, and like maybe fuck up and say something wrong, and like I'm wondering if, because Jenna Coleman, like her character got a lot of flack as well, especially after series 7. And like I said, a lot of people talked down on series 8. And so I wonder if people not being as attached to Clara and like not enjoying her as much, like it was just easier to also not like the love interest they were attempting to give her. Because that's what, like, talking about it out loud, I'm kind of, when you were talking about the two of them, I was like, yeah, I didn't really like Clara, so I felt like it was really easy for me to just be like, yep, I don't fucking like those things about him either. So I wonder, because I definitely don't not like him like as much this time around. I'm very like neutral about it, I think, which is still different for me this go around with him. It's been interesting. It's been very, very interesting going through this. What do you think about the like Paradise?
I don't fucking know. I'm trying not to think about it too much because it's so I feel like we have such little information about it that I can't even begin to, it's like not worth the time trying to figure out what it is because there's not enough info to formulate any kind of hypothesis. It's so vague. So I'm just going to wait until they reveal it and then have the fun moment of like connecting. Oh, so this meant this and this was this and this was this. And this is why these were the people shown. It's like, I do think it's people who die because of something related to the Doctor. At least that's what they have been showing us. But I have no idea. I have no idea.
It's very similar to when I think I asked you about the eye lady. I was like, what do you think of her? And you were like, I don't fucking know.
Like, I don't know.
Like, I don't have enough
to have any sort of thought on it, which is fine.
No, totally.
Fine,
I just wanted to know. I wanted to touch base on it. I just love anytime we get to see Michelle Gomez. I would just fucking love her. Apparently, she was originally offered the role in Time Heist.
That lady reminded me of her a lot. At first, I thought maybe I was almost like, is this the same? No, it's not. She reminded me of her a lot.
She originally got cast, or not got cast, but was offered that role, and then they ended up casting her as something else. But
as a heaven woman,
I know, right? Miss Paradise lady.
Weird. Yeah, so those are my thoughts.
That one was I won't lie, I rewatched this episode last night. I wanted to just like touch base on it because these were a couple that I hadn't really seen truly in a while, and I was like, oh, I want to watch these. And I had a hard during that part, like when they're arguing on the TARDIS, I was like,
it's hard
because it just like emotionally just hurt.
It was hard
because I saw where Danny was coming from in that moment where he's like proving his point, and then the doc, it was just, I was like, ooh, this hurts my heart, like this isn't fun, this doesn't make me feel good.
It felt bad. Feels bad, man.
Don't like it. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend.
That was hard to watch,
but that's that. We're about halfway through. Crazy, I know. What the fuck? It's gonna be even weirder when we catch up.
Because we will. At some point, we'll catch up, and we're gonna be watching them as they get released, and it's gonna be so weird.
I don't like it. It's fucking weird. It's weird. I don't know. It's crazy. It's like Rick and Morty, but that was, a little bit shorter. This is just Doctor Who. I feel like we've been just like doing it for so long.
Yeah.
Well then.
All right. I guess catch your Gallifrey gals next time as we watch more Who? The Doctor.
In Paradise?
Not yet. Well, probably at the end of the season, though.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.